Last night, there were the Oscars, and there were some highlights, and there were some lowlights. So just want to give you our brief reaction to a few of the controversies that came in. The first and biggest is obviously Best Picture, the biggest award. Let's give it to Green Book.
Let's give it to Viggo. That's really what happened. It was a weird
Viggo,
moment.
You made a great Strider, man.
Yeah.
I really liked you in Lord of the Rings. But that movie wasn't the movie. It wasn't the movie to get it.
Yeah.
Now, I will admit up front, I saw a lot of the Best Picture nominees. I didn't see Green Book. Now you might react to that by saying, well, why are you talking about this if you're ignorant? No, but that's the whole thing. I, like many people, didn't see the Green Book for a lot of good reasons. Some, because it looked like kind of boring, but more substantively, because it played fast and loose with the personal history.
Because you already saw Driving Miss Daisy, that's what.
I haven't actually, I haven't seen it.
What?
I know, I haven't seen so many good movies, but you've done research around this, and there's a lot of justified problems with that film.
A lot, and I do have to say though, it is nice to see Mahershala Ali like twice in a row win the same supporting actor role, and then also be on the stage for Best Picture.
Yeah, I agree. He's a great actor.
But
I just saw him in Alita.
Great actor, yeah, he's a great actor. But
and I feel bad for him in this.
I do too.
I do.
This was a movie that the family that this was based on had huge issues with the movie. That you didn't learn much about the actual Green Book and the history and the importance of that. And it was, a lot of people are calling it a white savior film. I mean, there's even like a joke about a part in it where the white driver introduces the black man to fried chicken. And it's just, there's so much going on, not to mention completely outside of the scene, the main actor in it said the N-word in public during a presser.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Viggo. And had to apologize for it, and then Mahershala gets humiliated, because when things like that happen, it's humiliating. Whether you love the person or not, it is humiliating.
You wanna know more that's humiliating?
What?
I mean, I didn't see the movie, but I did see them accept the award, and like considering all of what had already been out there, criticisms around the portrayal of racism and how shallow it was, and how in the end it's the white guy who fixes all that stuff. When you get up on stage and you're like, the person who is most important, Viggo. Come join the four old white guys that are
sitting by. This was based on a true story. That is just never the way to go. This wouldn't have happened without you. No, this wouldn't have happened without the actual human being that you.
And it's like, yes, okay, Viggo. So I'm sure he was great to work with. He's a great actor. He's gotten accolades for his acting in that and all that. But is that the time that you need to do that?
It was a movie very heavily about like race. And did you see like what let's just see what it looked like the diversity on the stage up there.
Yeah, that was actually surprising because like I said, I hadn't been following this movie.
Yeah.
I thought that the team behind it would have been more non-white, but it was not the case. Now there was a good amount of diversity in awards, both racial, gender diversity as well.
People were saying it saved Black History Month.
Oh God, well yeah, but then it ended unfortunately. Yeah, but no, I mean you had Spike Lee winning award, you had Regina King, you had Rami Malek winning Best Actor as well. It was the only prediction I got right for the night, and he was great. I'm not saying that Bohemian Rhapsody is the best movie in history or whatever, but he was very good.
And he's a very likable actor too.
Well, the thing is also, I'm not that familiar with his work. I haven't watched Mr. Roboto or any of his other films.
Oh, I liked Mr. Roboto, the first season.
Yeah, I need to see it, especially now. But seeing him on stage and how unlike Freddie Mercury was, I was like, oh, he's a better actor than I thought he was even. Because he's not at all like Freddie Mercury. So you had that. Now you also had Spike Lee. So Spike Lee, as part of his acceptance, he said this for Best Director. Before the world tonight, I give praise to our ancestors. What?
It wasn't Best Director, right? He lost that. No, it was something else. It was like Best Screenplay.
Oh, Best Screenplay.
Best Adapted Screenplay, yeah.
Oh.
He should have won.
I wish it was for Best Screenplay.
I know.
Now I'm a little bit depressed.
Now you're depressed.
Anyway. He said some great stuff, and Trump was infuriated and said, be nice if Spike Lee could read his notes, or better yet, not use notes at all when doing his racist hit on your president, who has done more for African Americans than almost any other pres, and sort of the subtext is, and more than Spike Lee did. But again, you made this point with the Jussie's, it was racist against MAGA.
You made the point.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, you did, and it was a really good point. I was talking to you after the show, but the president kind of keeps telling on himself.
So is it a race? Why is, first of all, he didn't attack Trump.
He didn't talk about him at all, yeah.
He implied that he's anti-Trump, but he didn't attack him specifically.
But he didn't, he said let's mobilize, let's be on the right side of history, let's make the moral choice between love versus hate. The president could have pretended that that was about him.
That's true.
Like,
nobody buys that. Right. But he says that's a racist attack to criticize him and his movement.
Like I'm not.
But aren't there other people other than just white people in your movement? I don't really believe that a ton, but you say that that's the case.
Right.
I guess it's slipping out that they don't actually think that.
Right, and
Yeah.
who's like,
oh, I will also just say, so Olivia Colman, her Best Actress speech, that just warms the heart.
It was adorable.
How
It was
awesome was that?
awesome,
She was
yeah.
great. See The Favorite. I know it looks weird. It's a period piece, but it's fun and quirky. It was good. All three actresses, Rachel Weisz and Emma Stone as well, were all great. Thank you very much for watching this clip from The Damage Report. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and ring the bell on YouTube to get notifications of our new videos. And of course, you can catch the full Damage Report live every weekday at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific on TYT Network on YouTube TV.